In this video, I want to talk about the fact that if someone's waiting to make a left turn onto a driveway or at an intersection, vehicles are permitted to go around that vehicle on the right as long as they don't leave the road to do it. So you can't drive on the shoulder, you can't go onto gravel, or I've seen truck drivers go onto a sidewalk to carry on. You can't do any of that, right? If there is a wide enough space here, in this case, this is a pretty wide road here because usually there's room for parked cars here on the side. So if I'm waiting to turn into a driveway here, the vehicles behind me are permitted to go around me. You can only do this when the vehicle that is there is planning on turning left, but not if they're planning on going straight through. And so here in the Learn to Drive Smart book, it says, pass on the right only on a roadway that has 2 or more lanes, or if a driver ahead is turning left. Do not use the shoulder to pass. So that's what we were just talking about now. Now, the other thing, as a driver that you're maybe approaching a vehicle that is waiting there to turn left, is to look ahead and see what are they dealing with, right? Are they going to be sitting there for an extended period of time because they're dealing with a whole bunch of cars coming through? Or will they be able to make that turn pretty much right away? In which case, if they are, then you just want to cover your brake and let them finish this maneuver off before you proceed. But the other thing is making sure that when you're doing this change in position, you actually check to see if it's clear, because if it's a wide road, there could be a cyclist riding alongside this road and you don't want to be like, oh, obstruction, let me just go into this side here and then come back. Similarly, when you're passing this car that's waiting to turn left, you should check again before you come back into your correct lane position, because it could be the case that this person has just changed their mind and wants to now continue straight. And so if you don't check, you might be cutting them off. So that's one thing. And the other thing is, you as the driver that is sitting here to take a left, you should be not only looking in front of you to see when can I make this turn safely, but you should be looking in your rear view mirror to see if everybody that's approaching is paying attention to the fact that you're waiting there to turn left. At this particular turn here onto the Lordco parking lot, a few years back, my uncle got rear-ended, and what had happened was cars were just driving by here and quite a few of them went by, and then one person had just come out of a hospital. They should not have been driving after having done a certain treatment, and as these vehicles were going around, this person did not realize that they're going around for a reason, so they just rear-ended into what was at that time my vehicle. But that car was a complete write-off, and for years to come, my uncle had a really severe back pain and neck injury. So these sitting situations, right, and this is what I always tell students, like if you're waiting in your waiting position, waiting to make a left turn at an intersection, don't just focus on what is happening there and if the pedestrians are crossing and what your light is saying, but also keep an eye out on the people behind you, because not everyone's present, not everyone's scanning, not everyone's keeping a good stopping distance or following distance from other vehicles. So I hope you learned something from this video, and I will see you in the next one.